Hey guys, welcome back, Modi 101 here, and I'm here with the one, the only, the incomparable Psychotic Dreamer, aka Mikey.
That's me.
It is. We are back.
I don't know
why there was such a dramatic pause there. Jeez. You know what? You
that
need to,
and like game show host voice. But,
yeah.
no.
You know what? You need to rub some eggs out of yourself while I burn this sage. Anyways. that's a callback to a conversation we had that you guys weren't here for. Yay! Inside jokes. Boom. Anyways, but yeah, we are back. So last episode we did some cooking preparation, and I think I'm gonna try and make Mikey a nice healthy meal. So, but first we need. I think we should. Okay. Typing in tables, a bad idea. There's a lot of bees. Holy jeez, that makes my brain hurt. Do we not have any sort of table? Oh, they give us food and they don't give us like a nice, just a nice table. Why can't I just get a nice table? Fine, we're going bohemian. We're eating on the floor. I don't care. I've said this before in other series. I said it in this one too. I really like Farmer's Delight. I'm a big fan of the mod, just because it I don't know, it makes it feel like you're actually cooking, because you have to get all the ingredients. I mean, you're still crafting things, but at least I don't know, it seems stuff that kind of makes sense. So I want to try and make. They have another big thing I like in this. They have big meals. So, they have the stuff you can make that, just goes in your inventory. But they have a honey glazed ham, a plate, and then there's a shepherd's pie. And then there is the stuffed pumpkin, the roasted chicken. Now, all of those they're kind of like a cake, like a Minecraft cake, where you have to. And this isn't one of those. Is it cake? Like, it's not one of those games. That's a different game. We don't have the rights to that. And just so you know, spoiler, this whole time, Mikey's cake. Anyways, but yeah, you set it down like a cake, and then you, click on it, I think, either with a bowl or just an open hand, and then you get a portion of that meal. And I just think they're neat. So, let's see. Let's try and make. I was originally thinking the honey baked ham, but I don't think we have any sweet berries. That might be tricky. Let's see. No, we don't. So maybe we'll go. I mean, we could go for a nice roasted chicken, right?
Sure.
All right. So for the roasted chicken. That seems pretty simple. Some carrots, some potatoes, some onions, some bread, some eggs, a bowl, and a cooked chicken. So a whole chicken. This is I have a good friend of mine who named Dave. You might know him as Tattoo Dave. He worked at Costco for a while. Like, a lot of his family works there, right? And he worked in kind of I don't even know if it's called the deli. Basically, his job was to put all the chickens on the big spike pit things and put them in the rotisserie, right?
Okay, yeah.
But the problem, and of course I don't know if they do it like this anymore, but one of the issues that he always kind of came up with that was they didn't sell. I mean, you kind of have to you try and predict, they say, make, X amount by this time and that and whatnot, But a lot of time they don't sell. And at the time, Costco didn't have any sort of, do we not have carrots? Oh, we have carrots, okay. They didn't have any sort of, they didn't shred it and use it in other things or stuff like that. It was just, it was rotisserie chickens or bust, And so there were times that we would hang out. We'd hang out right after he got. Do we not have potatoes in one of these things? What?
No, we have potatoes. They're in the system already.
Oh, okay. And yeah, we'd be, how was work? How was your day? Like, basically, I was his wife, is what I'm getting at. And basically goes, oh, just another day of just throwing away steaming hot chickens. And that's how he would always describe his job. He's like, oh, I work at Costco. I throw away whole chickens. And that was it. So I don't know. I always thought that was kind of funny. So I mean, not for the chickens, but yeah. So I mean, that was always the thing. All right, baked potatoes, bread, egg, onions, roast chickens. Need a bowl. All right.
Excuse me.
Oh, look at you. All right, and then do I have a crafting table? I know it was just a thing, but all right, I'll use it over here. All right, so we might have all the stuff for this. Let's look up a roasted chicken. All right. So you make the whole thing. You've seen this, right, or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you set it down. So yeah, it's like a whole roasted chicken, just like on a platter like that. And I think you walk up and you just. Nope, you need a bowl.
You get the potatoes and carrots underneath it and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a bowl
like
for
that.
you. And then you just walk up with the bowl and you right-click it, and you take some of it like a cake, and then you have a plate of roasted chicken. A hearty
meal.
Yeah, which you can't craft this. Like, you can't make a plate of roasted chicken. You have to make the whole roasted, thing. And then that gives us nourishment for 5 minutes, which is basically super hunger relief, I guess. But they have a few of them, and I really hope that this is something that they expand on in this mod. Like they keep adding to it. So, and then another one would be the shepherd's pie, which, what, I think I might be able to do this one too. And I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I want to make you a nice meal. We just need the cooked mutton, so we'll do some mutton chops for that. 1, 2, 3. All right, we'll get those sizzling up in the pan, and then I do need a bucket of milk. What another thing I enjoy about this? This is all stuff I would never eat in real life, but I'll eat it in Minecraft. I mean, shepherd's pie. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not something I would eat, and the fact that they're basically putting shepherd in a pie seems it seems like cannibalism is what it seems like. All right, that's done. Let's see. Do I have? I'm going to have to make more bowls too. All right, so let's go ahead and make the shepherd's. Is it sheepers? I don't know what I'm supposed to. The pie. There we go. Okay, now I'm in my wheelhouse. All right. There we go. And let's go ahead and. Do you still have your bowl?
Yeah, I think I threw it in the system, maybe.
I might.
Yeah, I did, but I'll grab it out. No big deal.
Okay.
No big deal.
All right. So there's a shepherd's pie.
They're easy enough to make.
And then once again, it does the same thing as roasted chicken or like a cake. But this one's kind of cool because it takes a corner of it as opposed to... Because the chicken kind of went like the cake does, where it went like from the front to the back. This one, you actually get a corner of it. And let's see. What else do we got? I don't know. I just like... There's just a lot of cool stuff, I think, in this. Because it really makes you make the ingredients as well. So, like, if you want to make a pie, you have to make a pie crust first. Because that's part of the thing. And then with that, you can make the pie, but then you can put it, you can break it down into slices of pie, kind of like the other things. I don't know if you can set that one down. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see if we can make a pie crust. Plus, pie is fun.
So would you say you find Farmer's Delight delightful?
It is a delightful delight. I guess I would be a really stupid way to say it. Yeah.
I've been wanting to say that since you started talking about it, and I just
Just finding your window.
Yeah. You would veer into another conversation, so I couldn't quite jump in there. So I decided to just throw it out there.
What? I would skew off? What are you talking about? Now you're talking crazy. And before anybody asks...
That doesn't mean it's not true.
Yeah. Before anybody asks, yes, sometimes Mikey is a robot. You went a few seconds of robot-y on us. He's having internet issues.
My internet's being a butt.
Hey, you haven't been kicked off the server yet so far during the recording. It happened a bunch of times beforehand. But... All right, so we got to make a pie crust. All right, there we go. And then we're going to try and see if we can make apple pie. We need sugar. Let's see, plenty of sugar cane. So yeah, I don't know. I just, like I said, everybody uses cooking for blockheads and pans, but I don't know. There's a lot of time this just seems more, I don't know if I use the word realistic, but all right, pie. So good old American, as American as apple pie. So my curiosity is, can we set this one down as well? Oh, we can. Okay, cool. I've never done this one before. I don't know if we need the bowl for this one as well. Let me eat this. Oh, I'm so ungodfully full. I can't. Let's see. Grab a bowl and see if it works the same. All right, and okay, apparently it does not. So apparently setting it down is more aesthetic, and when I break it, it goes away. Well, what the hell? All right, let me look at this again. Hold on. I never made these before. So slice of apple. Oh, I had to cut it on the cutting board. That makes sense.
you need a knife, yeah.
I have that. Yeah, that. See, that's what I'm saying.
You actually got it,
All right, well, that's all right.
Yeah.
I made another one. So let's see. Can you just do it in your crafting station? You can't. Okay. All right. That's interesting. Where did I put the kniff? Oh, it's in my hotbar. Let's not start that conversation. Okay, so if you see, yeah. So yeah, you put it on the cutting board, and then you cut it up, and boom, 4 slices of apple pie. Where I want to give you apple pie. I'm right behind you, and pie on the floor. Oh, you take that floor pie and you enjoy it.
I'm trying to make a chocolate pie.
Ooh, are we having a pie off?
No, but
no, just absolutely offended. No, how dare you? Now you can make dog food, which you can give to a tamed wolf, which will give them speed, strength, and resistance, which is pretty cool. And you can make horse feed, which will give horses speed 2 and jump boost. So I think that's always kind of cool. What else do we got here?
Could you toss me the
knife? There you go. I threw a knife at you. But then they have steak and potatoes and veggie noodles and roasted mutton chops. They got some different sandwiches. You can get cabbage rolls. Wasn't that a dance in the 90s? I think that was a dance. Yeah, do the cabbage roll. Yeah, that sounds right.
I think it was the cabbage patch-modi.
Yeah. No, I think it was the cabbage roll. I'm pretty sure. Let's not get sued.
Okay.
But yeah, so there's a whole bunch of different things. You see, like fried rice. So yeah, we haven't done this yet. Let's make some fried rice. So, first of all, you need, rice. It's in the title.
What? You need rice for fried rice?
Yeah, I know. Really mixing it up. All right, so the way you make some of this stuff, so the skillet basically cooks things. You just set them in there. You can set up to a stack of anything in there, or anything that'll cook. The only drawback is it pops it out when it's done. So you got to be ready. So like real cooking, when you throw a steak in a pan on the thing, when it's done, it launches itself across your kitchen. That's how you know the deliciousness is there. All right, so we put in a rice, an egg, an onion, and I think it was a carrot. And then, so it'll cook it kind of like and you have to put it on the stove top so it's heated. And then you'll have the fried rice, right? But you can't take it out until you put a bowl inside. Then it basically, you're scooping it out. It even has a picture of a little ladle right there. And then, yeah, this is a hearty meal. It gives you comfort for 5 minutes. So, but yeah, like I said, there's just, I don't know. I just like you can make noodles where you actually have to make wheat dough, and then you have to cut it up on the cutting board to get the raw pasta, which will apparently give you sickness. But then you can add it to make vegetable noodles, pasta with mutton chop, pasta with meatballs, noodle soup with an egg in it. That's weird. And then you can make squid ink pasta. Doesn't that sound delicious?
Ew. Oh, but it's a real thing, but ew.
Oh, is that a real thing? God, this is why I don't. This is why I don't eat food. But yeah, anything that's cooked in here, and then of course you can just put in rice, I believe. Yep, and it'll just make just cooked rice, and you need a bowl.
Rice. Yeah.
But the nice thing with this is, and Heather and I did this in another series we did, where you could just stick a stack of it in there and just let it sit, and then you just come up with a bowl. And I'm gonna grab another one. And if I remember correctly, you don't even have to go into the GUI. I think you just click a bowl on the thing. So, yep, there you go. And now you have So it's kind of nice because you could basically, grab, I don't know, 8 or 9 or 10 or whatever many you want of these. They stack, and then just come up and click all your bowls, and then your stuff is good. And then, just keep adding rice in there. So for anybody like me that just makes, baked potatoes or loaves of bread and runs around with them in their inventory, this is another kind of quick and easy way to kind of do all that. So the point is, I'm trying to sell pots and pans. I'm kind of like an Avon. So this has all been an infomercial for Farmer's Delight. So
Modico, pots and pans.
Yep. The pocket fisherman I had was a very different thing than what Ronco had. And actually, 13 of the states you can't legally sell it. So yeah, don't go googling that. So, oh, it's one thing when I stop myself from making jokes, right? So yeah, I don't know. I'd have to say right now. And people ask me all the time, Modi, what's one of your favorite mods? I really like Farmer's Delight. I don't know. I don't have to murder anything to use it. I can make dog food and you got
murder some cows usually and stuff like that.
Hey, this little box over here did stuff. I wasn't even involved in that.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying that if we didn't have that little box, you'd have to murder stuff.
Yeah. I just wait for Minecraft animals to die of natural causes. Basically, all I would do is just get a bunch of sheep and then, put a wolf over there and walk away and then come back a few minutes later. And been like, oh, look at this. The sheep must have gone home to their families, but they left me, mutton as a treat. Thanks, sheep. You're the best. Why are the dogs' faces all bloody? It'd be something like that, so. Anyways, well, there we go. We actually did some coking. Nope, that's a different thing. Yeah. Neither Mikey or I are nearly energetic enough for that to be true. We did some cooking with Modi and Mikey, so that was good.
Hey, I got steak and potatoes for you.
You said a steak and potatoes. Good old steak and potatoes. All right, let's see this. Hearty meal.
We got steak and... Yeah.
Easy nourishment for 3 minutes. So, yeah, like I said, the food in this stuff is pretty good.
Yeah, it fills 10 hunger and 16 saturation. The meals on this are really good. They do fill you for a while. I'm still full from that.
The roasted chicken. Yeah. I have an inventory full of foods that are just going bad currently. So.
Yep. So, yeah, I got steak and potatoes in my inventory. I've got a plate of shepherd's pie. I've got a chocolate pie, a slice of chocolate pie, and a slice of chocolate apple pie. Plus the hamburgers I made last week. I mean, we've got
I got that. Plus, I have 23 loaves of bread and 32 baked potatoes. You know, basically, I'm a walking fridge after Heather. You know, makes a huge meal. Just so many leftovers that are just ready and ready to go. So. All right, guys. Well, I think this is going to wrap up this episode. And Mikey and I were talking. We're thinking about this is going to wrap up this series. So we didn't necessarily. I don't want to do Astral. I'm not a big fan of Astral. I hate the fact that I have to wait for night for it. But I played this pack before, and I think we kind of had some fun. But there's some limitations. But for any of you guys that don't know, Heather and I have gotten a brand spanking new super duper server box from Host Havoc, and so we can do a lot newer, beefier packs. So we can do 118 and 119 stuff, which our old server box could not handle because they changed Java. Thanks, guys. Anyways, but so yeah, you have to come back next week to find what shenanigans Mikey and I get into. We're gonna be starting a new series, and we're not being coy. We don't know. Like as of the recording of this, we're not sure what it's gonna be. So as of this moment,
I mean, we literally discussed this like 2 minutes before we started.
Yeah. Right after the whole burning sage and rubbing eggs on people thing. Once again, you guys don't know that. If you watch new CBS dramas, you might actually have.
No, that one was on Fox.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Hey, look, I'm hungry. Ooh, what to eat? I'm gonna make the shepherd's pie because it started to change colors. All right, there we go. Yeah, if you watch new Fox procedurals, then you might get the reference. But anyways, so yeah, we're gonna have something new next week. So yeah, if you guys like the video or like the series, or I could both, do both of them,
or just like us,
Yeah, or if you like the movie Like Mike with Little Bow Wow, that's another reason you could hit the like button, or so. I wasn't a fan of the second one, but I liked the first one. Anyways, but yeah, so we'll be back with some new shenanigans for you guys next week. And if you guys want to, you guys can be part of that shenanigans by being one of the Patreons. All of the packs that I record and I stream, that me and Mikey play, that me and Heather play, are all Patreon servers. So literally anything you see on my YouTube or YouTube and Twitch are packs that you can get on and play right along with us. So help support the channel, plus there's a lot of other cool perks, so go check that out. And lastly, if you want to get your own server in a brand spanking new box like we got, head on over to Host Havoc. I'm sure you guys will be more than happy with the service and everything they offer. So go check that out. And yeah, so until next time, we want to thank you guys so much for not only watching the episode, but watching the series, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.